Welcome back. Now we are ready to try a problem that involves parentheses and exponents. The problem reads, open parentheses, 40 minus 4, close parentheses, divided by 18 plus 2 squared. So the first thing we do is write P, E, M, D, A, S down our paper. Now we follow the order of operations. First, we look and see P. Are there any parentheses in this problem? Yes, there are. And so we have to work what's inside of the parentheses first. 40 take away 4 is 36. So I write 36 under. We didn't do anything with this part of the problem, so we'll put divided by 18 plus 2 squared. Alright, so now we're ready to go to the next step. E. E stands for exponents. Exponents are numbers that have a base and a power. Over here, we have an exponent. Remember, exponents are the same as multiplying this number by that many times. So, to solve for our exponent, I'm going to put over here 2 times 2 because it's the number 2 times. This tells us the number we're going to write, and this tells us how many times we're going to write it. So I wrote 2 times. When we draw our other example with exponents, it'll be a lot easier because you won't have, you can see where the numbers go. Alright, so when we do our exponents, we don't touch that because it's not an exponent. We don't touch 18, but we do change 2 squared to 4. So now we go to our M. M stands for multiplication. There is nothing that needs to be multiplied in this problem. D. D stands for division. When we do multiplication, division, we're going to start on the left and move to our right. So, 36 divided by 18 is 2. So I put that down here. We didn't do anything to the 4, so we get plus 4. Now let's go to the next letter. The next letter is A. A stands for addition. And once again, when we use addition and subtraction, we start on the left and move to the right. So, 2 plus 4 is 6. We go to our last letter, which is S, subtraction. Is there anything right here that needs to be subtracted? The answer is no, so we box our 6. Let's try another example that involves exponents. Alright, the problem reads, open parentheses, 8 plus 5, close parentheses, all squared, plus 15 divided by 5. So, the first thing that we do is we write PEMDAS down our papers. Very simple. So, the first thing is parentheses. Do we have anything in parentheses? And we do. We have 8 plus 5 that's inside of a parentheses and 15 divided by 5 that is also inside of a parentheses. So the first thing we do is 8 plus 5 is 13. And we still have our exponent there, so we leave it right there. Plus 15 divided by 5, which is 3. So that's where we are. Now we're ready to go to the next step. Because we've gotten rid of our exponents and we've gotten rid of our parentheses. So, 13 squared is our next step. We have to figure out what 13 squared is. So remember on the previous example, I told you we look to find the base. That's the number we're going to write. And the number at the top tells us how many times we write it. So I'm going to put a little side note over here. 13 times 13. And 13 times 13 is 169. So once I simplify that expression, I get 169 plus 3 because we didn't do anything to it. Now we go to the letter M, multiplication. Is there anything that needs to be multiplied in this part of the problem? No. Is there anything that needs to be divided? No. Is there something that needs to be added together? Yes, because we have a plus sign right here. So, 169 plus 3 is 172. Now, just to make sure we cover all the procedures of order of operations, then I have to ask myself, is there anything that needs to be subtracted? And the answer is no. So our answer is 172, and we box that. Please feel free to rewind any part of this video and practice on your own.